We're back. We're live. We're back in feudal Japan.
Oh, hey.
Hanging with
We're
Yasuke
back.
and Naue.
We're back in feudal Japan for more ninja adventures. Shortly before Ghost of Yote hits,
Yep,
and we get
even
more ninja
more. I
adventures.
am gonna spend a lot of time in feudal Japan. I've spent a lot of
How
time in feudal Japan this year, apparently.
how much ninja-ing has happened and will happen this year? I feel like
Uh,
there have been a ton of ninja games recently.
So there's this. There's
Mhm,
Shinobi. There's Ninja Gaiden
mhm,
2D. There's Ninja Gaiden 4 coming out soon. There's
mhm.
Ghost of Yote coming soon. Um,
See, I feel like there might be more, but also that was 5 just off the dome.
yeah,
I feel like point proven, honestly.
yeah.
But yeah, when did this come out again?
This year.
No, I meant
Oh, this
this
DLC
DLC.
it snuck out because it was like sometime like last week ish, and then I didn't know about it until somewhat recently. I don't know what I am unsure what the trigger for the DLC is. So I'm just gonna flip through a lot of stuff and be like, "Yep, this is all stuff." Oh, new Yasuke
Look at
abilities.
menus.
There's no new Naue ability.
I appreciate that there's a new Yasuke ability for just spinning your staff or your Naginata in a circle.
Oh, there is a new Naue ability. I guess you use the bow. They added a bow for Naue, not as
Oh.
in ranged weapon, as in Donatello.
Oh. Okay. They added a BO, not a
Yes,
BOW.
but not a bioorganic weapon.
No. Sadly. Man, sometimes I think about that uh Operation Raccoon City game and I get sad because I think that there were some really good ideas in the planning stages of that game. They had some really good ideas that did not carry over to execution.
I
But
I think that's fair.
I really liked the Four Eyes character who can like weaponize the zombies in the stage. That was a fun idea. Getting like grenades and darts that like made zombies aggro to certain people was really fun.
I have a steelbook of Operation Raccoon City as a fun fact that I got at a
Oh,
GameStop many years after Operation Raccoon City came out for $2.
have you ever played Operation Raccoon City?
I have played maybe the first mission.
Yeah, that's about how much you should play. I beat that game once upon a time, and it was
I,
not
I mean, it's
great.
better. I beat Umbrella Corps.
Wait, Umbrella Corps?
Umbrella Corps.
Which one is that?
That's the bad PC one that was supposed to be a co-op thing, and I did it all by myself.
I I don't think I remember this.
See, this is another problem of I've streamed too many games because I
Yeah, I
streamed
was
it and you were there,
I
and
was gonna say I was
nobody
probably there
remembers
for
it.
this, but I don't even remember this game existing.
That's my power. Is I
Umbrella
stream the
Corps.
weirdest bullshit, and then I stream it and it removes it from everyone else's memory.
That also might just be my power of only ever being half conscious for any given stream.
That fair too. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I'm looking at screenshots of this, and it is not ringing even a little bit of a bell. See, that is the good thing, though, about me being on so many of these streams that I don't remember, is that I can go back and watch any of your streams, and it's like I'm peering into an alternate universe. I'm seeing and hearing a version of myself that I don't remember. Well, I mean, It's either like peering into an alternate universe or like I have early onset Alzheimer's. One of the two.
I'm just kind of guessing that these new new skills or these new
When did
missions
it come
are.
out?
God, I don't even remember.
Man.
2016.
Okay, that was a long time ago. Wait. I remember there's something in here about you got to test out the zombie jammer. I
Yes.
vaguely remember that.
Yes.
Oh, do you ever play the multiplayer portion?
No.
Apparently, the multiplayer portion has a whole different storyline.
Ah, shit. So to be fair,
Apparently,
I played it during a free weekend. I streamed it. I streamed the entire thing over a free weekend.
Okay. According to this, the multiplayer portion takes place in 2016, 3 years after a worldwide bioterrorist attack, 13 years after the collapse of the Umbrella Corporation. Their bioorganic weapon research is left over from their past evil endeavors, and apparently went into 10 different corporations. Suntech Samurai Co., Suntech Ninja Co., 2 different companies. Medvedev, Shengya Pharmaceutical, Aeolus Edge East, Aeolus Edge West, Tenenti Inc., Saurian Corporation, Akimbe Chemical, and Rashid Sahir Industries.
Okay.
I feel like it is cheating that 4 of those 10 companies are just the same thing with a slightly different name.
You know.
Like Samurai v Ninja and East v West. Anyways, what's happening in the Assassin's Creed?
We're taking the kid from the Goonies to go meet a bowmaster.
God, I forgot about this fucking kid.
And then this monk is like, there's trouble ahead. And so the monk is going to take the kid, and we're just going to go meet the bowmaster.
Did Yasuke and Naue both get new weapons, or just Naue?
I thought I read it was just Naue, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Which is weird that this is apparently the mission to go unlock the weapon, and it didn't force me into Naue, but...
Mm-hmm. Also, is this kind of just like, hey, here's some additional stuff DLC, or is this like actual story DLC?
Both.
Okay.
My understanding is there's a whole new like island somewhere to go to.
No, interesting. Oh, it's just like the Ghost of Tsushima DLC I never played.
Yeah. I also never played that Ghost of Tsushima DLC.
I want to point out how weird that is, considering that I really liked Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
But when that DLC came out, I had zero interest.
I still think that, like, in terms of, like, Sony's weird, cinematic single-player stuff, I think Ghost of Tsushima is probably the best of that list.
Probably.
Of, like,
I'm not sure what's on the list exactly.
I would lump it in with, like, Spider-Man and God of War and Last of Us.
I mean, of those, it is at least better than Last of Us and God of War. I'm not sure about the Spider-Man comparisons. The first Spider-Man game was really strong.
It was.
Until the DLC.
Yeah.
Which I do remember being there for that stream, and I was dead the whole time. To be fair, the Hammerhead stuff didn't help.
I remember being like, maybe this DLC will be good. Oh no.
Well, it's gonna have Black Cat. How could that go wrong?
Oh god, Black Cat is like barely in the DLC thing about Black Cat.
Yeah. Instead, hey, check out Hammerhead.
Check it
got a
out, it's
robot
fucking
body.
Hammerhead. And it's just like,
Hammerhead with a robot body.
this is not... I wanted, you know... I wanted to hang out with the characters that I liked from...
You wanted cool thief action.
Yeah.
You wanted a storyline where Spider-Man gets tricked by Black Cat and has to help her do a heist.
Yes. That has to exist in comics, right?
It must somewhere, although I'm not sure I've ever actually read it.
I mean, there is, you know, 50 years of Spider-Man comics, so...
Yeah, there's a lot.
Um,
It's okay, this is easy to narrow down. The last 20 years have been shit.
yay!
It's my hot take on the state of Spider-Man comics.
Well,
Currently, there are 2 Spider-Man.
yeah, the Miles
And-
Morales and Peter Parker.
Okay, there are 3
Oh,
Spider-Man.
son of a bitch.
Ben Reilly's back. I'd say he's back. He kind of never left. He's just been bouncing around the sides of the Spider-Man mythos. He hooked up with Madeline Pryor at one point, the clone of Jean Grey.
Sure, why
They
not?
became a couple. And they became a couple because she was like, hey, you're a clone. I'm a clone. Let's do this. And he was like, yeah.
Well,
Then he became evil and started calling himself Chasm.
I hate. Oh,
He got like a purple and neon green Spider-Man costume and started calling himself Chasm. Because he was like, there's no person here anymore. It's just a chasm.
He should hang out with the
With
fu-
penance.
well, I was gonna say, you know, cross company. He should hang out with the fucking Bukkake Lantern. I bet they would
Oh,
get
man.
along.
Somebody. Now I just want to think of who in the Marvel universe deserves the sadness lantern.
It's Peter Parker.
I mean, he's sad in the sense of like pathetic, but I'm not sure about actual sadness. God, maybe Mary Jane, considering how she gets treated by fucking editorial. She's had 4 separate children just mysteriously vanish on her in the best case scenario. It's like her first daughter got fucking kidnapped by Norman Osborn and swapped out with a dead baby in the hospital, and they never followed up on that storyline.
Okay.
Her second kid was the one that got traded away to Mephisto in the Devil Deal. And then she adopted 2 kids while she was in the Aztec math dimension and hooked up with Paul. And when they got back, the evil scientist who worked for the Aztec god did math wizardry and made her children evaporate. So, like, she's 4 children down now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what? I'm sorry, what about what I said is confusing you?
It's not confusing me. I'm just very entertained by using math wizardry to make children evaporate.
Well, it turned out the children were never real. They were created by math wizardry to begin with, but they did seem to have sentience. So they had like a personality, and then they disappeared into nothing.
Great.
And then the scientist guy killed Kamala Khan because Kamala Khan used her shape-shifting powers to disguise herself as Mary Jane. And the guy literally just like popped out of a wall and was like, haha, and stabbed her and then disappeared.
What?
So then Miss Marvel died and the X-Men brought her back on Krakoa. And when she came back, they were like, hey, it turns out you're secretly a mutant.
Hey, it's just
You
like
now
the
have-
TV show.
So I was gonna say, you're secretly a mutant. You now have the powers that you can make big glowy Green Lantern constructs instead of stretching. You got your cinematic universe powers, Kamala. Congratulations. All it took was dying in a terrible Spider-Man run.
Oh, speaking of terrible things happening to Kamala Khan.
Mhm. Oh, Marvel Zombies?
Yeah. I did not watch Marvel Zombies first and foremost. I want that to
Mhm.
be known. I just read the plot synopsis. And I just want to say, man, am I glad that the character that I like got disintegrated and therefore didn't turn into a zombie.
Yeah,
That's nice.
like,
Um,
that's my thing, and has always been my confusion with like the blank zombies conceit. Is that I don't want to see characters I like turn into horrible zombie monsters.
yeah. I want to see characters I like live and do cool things, not die and become weird zombies.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of the zombie nonsense that they've done recently, and there's been a lot of it across Marvel and DC. DC did a series called Deceased,
Okay,
which
that's at least
good name.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a good name. B, oh hold on, that was my alarm to wake up, which was
Hey.
clearly much later than it should have been. Uh, no, the Deceased series I think was actually okay. It's still what you'd expect from a universe gets zombified setting. It's needlessly edgy and dark, but I will give them credit. They kill off Batman real early, and Superman and Wonder Woman. They kill off all the main characters real early, and there's a lot of let's watch the DC side characters deal with the zombie universe.
See,
And I think
like,
that's fun
that's all right. Yeah.
because you get stuff like Jason Todd as Red Hood, like finds the Joker's dead body and is like, "Oh man, the world's ending and I didn't even get to kill the Joker." And then he's like hanging out with like Jim Gordon and a couple other people, and he's like, "Wait, I've got an idea before we leave." And then the next page is just the Joker's body strapped to the hood of the Batmobile as he drives through a crowd of zombies. And Jim Gordon is like, "This is really fucked up." And Jason Todd's like, "Whatever, let me have this." I'm gonna use the
Fair.
Joker as a hood ornament. It's like, you know what? Understandable, Jason Todd.
I think I went the wrong way down the path to try and find the guy. I think I was supposed to go the other way.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. I forgot that this was also a big part of Assassin's Creed Shadows, is just kind of, they give you a big area and then you just meander.
I forgot how fucking dense these woods are.
Yep.
It's impressive.
Um, but yeah, the bad things happen to Kamala Khan a lot lately, apparently.
Mm-hmm. I did see someone commenting that you can basically tell how long a character is going to last in that Marvel Zombies show based on how expensive their voice actor is.
You know, I don't think they're wrong about that.
I'm assuming, I don't know this for sure, does the Marvel Zombies series end with, and then the zombies win?
Uh, sort of. I'm not entirely sure.
Because that's
Spoilers
how
for
every...
Marvel Zombies, I'm going to say. So, like, because it follows off of the fucking What If episode.
Yeah.
So, basically, what happened is something like the Infinity Stones got absorbed by the Hulk.
Okay.
And Scarlet Witch is the queen of the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And
As you do.
she wants the Infinity Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
And so she zombifies all of, like, Asgard, New Asgard, Valkyrie, and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And she tries to, and she's like, "Oh, Kamala Khan, I need your help. I need you to tell me where the Infinity Hulk is." And Kamala Khan's like, "What? You're a zombie. This is weird." And then she does for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then she, Scarlet Witch uses the powers of the Infinity Stones to do the WandaVision, but on a global scale.
Okay.
And so it ends with Kamala Khan and a newly alive Kate Bishop and Riri Williams having a good time. But then Riri Williams hacks into the magic and is like, I'm being killed by zombies, help. And that's the ending.
Okay. Well, that all sounds silly. Glad I didn't watch it.
Yep.
I don't know. The zombie thing is just not interesting to me.
I don't have any bullets. That's a problem.
It's an awkward place to fight this guy.
Yep.
I do like that he's not really doing much about it, though.
No, he's like, haha, I am in a corner and you have long weapons. Therefore, I am invincible.
Just, I'm imagining that from that guy's point of view, where it's like, you keep hitting him kind of, but also getting your weapon caught, and then you back up and pull out a full-length, like, rifle, aim it directly into his face for a few seconds, and go, the bullets, and put it away.
Yep.
He's not, like, running away or freaking out or anything. He's just like, yeah, this is reasonable. I'm just going to stand here. I'm going to stand here and stare at you while you look for bullets. This is a good-looking game.
It really is.
I don't want to completely steer the conversation away from the game. Occasionally I will go back and comment on, this game looks good.
It is a good-looking video game.
Yeah, I believe DC also did a series, I don't want to say recently because I think it's been ongoing for ages, called just DC Vampires. Which is at least more fun than zombies because you get people turning into vampires instead of zombies.
I would say that is more fun because, like, you know, vampires are less sad.
Yeah.
And also you still get, you know, the people as people. They just are vampires now, and they aren't just, you know, decaying flesh monsters going blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, for the most part. There is a thing with that I'm not a huge fan of, where it seems like as soon as someone becomes a vampire, they immediately become super evil versions of themselves. Which I guess makes sense depending on
but
it makes sense depending on the version of the vampire I guess you're going with, but it is a little bit convenient. It's not like, oh, I need to drink blood to live, I guess I'll be evil now. It's like Wonder Woman is the queen of the vampires and like ripping people in half.
oh, look at all of these guys hiding behind a rock. There's a clown car of rocks in feudal Japan.
That was a lot of dudes behind the one rock. And then you killed, like, most of them with one swing.
I'm unsure if this is supposed to be a, like, thing you do in the middle of the story or a thing you do after the story. Oh, I think also part of the problem is my Naginata is so long and wide that I'm bouncing off of the guy.
Oh, off of the monk.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, you go on. If I can remember what the horse button is. There it is. Other way.
Man, the time investment for a lot of the games coming out recently is pretty intense. Between Hades 2 and Ghost of Yotei coming up, and then the new Digimon RPG releasing like the day after. It's like 3 back-to-back games that are going to take a long time to get through. And then also I'm still working my way through Super Robot Wars. By the way, main character of the new Super Robot Wars game, Ninja.
Hey!
You get a sick ninja robot, too.
Hell yeah. I was gonna say also in terms of long things that I will be playing a lot of. Pokemon ZA also coming
Oh,
later
what is that?
later mid October.
Okay. I completely forgot about that one. I don't know, I'm kind of back and forth on it because as much as I like the Legends formula and would like to see them evolve that in some way, no pun intended, I really hate Mega Evolutions as a concept.
Fair. So I don't mind. I don't mind the silly gimmicks. Um, I understand people who don't like them, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
The one of the things is I think it's very funny that there are some mega evolutions that I think do look very cool, and then everyone's like, "No, this is lame." And I'm just like, "Oh, but it's cute."
I like Mega Victory Bell just going straight for the autoerotic asphyxiation.
So the one that I like that I have not seen anyone say like, "Oh, this is." I like Mega Dragonite actually quite a bit.
Is that the one with the giant ear wings?
Yes,
Yes.
because and it also gets longer. It incorporates more of Dragonair's design into
Mm-hmm.
Dragonite, and as someone
Mm-hmm.
who really likes Dragonair, I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. My only problem with the Mega Evolutions really is it's like, this is Pokemon. My Pokemon are supposed to stay evolved. Don't like Mega Evolution is like a Digimon thing where they evolve during the fight and then go back.
unless
It's
it's
like
one of
you got
unless
your peanut butter in my ketchup.
unless it's one of those Digimon RPGs where they just evolve and then they hang around and then you de-evolve them to make their stats go up.
So that's what I was gonna say. Is it's bizarre because the Digimon evolving and then de-evolving has really only ever existed in the shows. The games have never really done it that way. But then Pokemon put that in as Mega Evolution, and it's like that's not right.
I feel like
None of this is right.
my problem is I like I think it's a lame that you have to pick one because you can only mega evolve once in a battle,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think like I get for like balance reasons, but I want to mega evolve all of my Pokemon over the
Well,
course of
that's
a fight.
is there not like a special battle or special arena where you
No,
just Mega Evolve everybody?
no, it's just
All Megas?
all one.
Why? Okay, that should be a thing in the Pokemon games. Is like, you know how they're trying to do the fucking enhanced games, the steroid Olympics? Have a Pokemon League battle that's like, no, it's all Megas. These Pokemon are all juiced up and unnatural.
I have a
You
stick.
got the stick. You are now the best Ninja Turtle.
True.
Also, saying that just made me realize that I really, really wish you could get like a fucking Shredder outfit for Yasuke in that way. Just armor covered in blades.
Jesus, this man. Can I just do my silly kicks? Yeah.
Oh man, good. Flashbacks to the Omega fight over here. That dude is aggressive. Speaking of which, hey, I did that Omega fight in the Monster Hunter.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Like, put my dick in a rock tumbler. Jesus fuck.
I
That was
don't.
a nightmare.
I don't
man.
think I ever actually beat the
I
behemoth.
never beat Behemoth.
Yeah.
So I will say, Omega. I did beat Omega with the support hunters, and not randoms. It would be nigh impossible to do solo. I don't think me and you are going to beat it. Like, it can be, if the two of us go in with support hunters, maybe. But just the two of us, there's no way. The cats are not going to do the trick.
No. How do I open? I can't open the map. This is annoying.
No, after everything I heard about that fight, I had to go do it to see if it was even viable for us to play through that shit.
I'm
And it is
down to
theoretically
try it
possible.
once or
It
twice at
is
the very
it is
least.
theoretically possible for us to beat it. But that said, the cool stuff is locked behind the second, way more aggressive, way stronger
Fuck
version,
you,
and that
Monster
is
Hunter.
impossible.
Why would you do things like this?
Well, you can get the first armor set by just repeatedly beating the original version. But then if you want the sword and shield or the like insect glaive, you have to beat the really powerful version. Also, I don't know how you're supposed to do that fight if you have a weapon that doesn't let you dodge.
We're gonna find out.
Yep.
Which
Like, I honestly think the only hope that like a Lance user has is that someone else is there to just. Well, no, that doesn't even work now that I think about it.
it doesn't have the
Because it has the dumb aggro mechanic the Behemoth had.
Okay.
The problem is that it also has a bunch of attacks that just target everyone. So even if it's aggroing one guy, it will hit everyone with missiles. And it will just spam the missiles like 7 or 8 times in a row. And if you block it, the block knockback is long enough that you will then be there for the next missile. It's rough. It is a rough fight. I will say I never got like one-shotted by anything in the fight, but I did have like 500 plus defense. I don't know. We'll get there.
We'll
Jesus,
get there.
These stick guys are serious.
A little bit.
Is this a new enemy type for the DLC? Is stick guy?
It might be. I don't know.
I don't remember them from the main game.
Yeah.
その手で私を直接鍛えていただけないかと。面白いことを言うものじゃ、卵が鶏になりたいとは。ご立派なのは時の声だけで。よいぞ、ひなよ。わしはいつでも構わぬ。己の限りを。
You done clucking?
叩けるか見せてみ。
More wordplay involving birds. Also, I think I missed it. Where did Yasuke go during all this?
He's like, I don't trust this old man with the stick, and he's like, I'm gonna go investigate him elsewhere.
Okay.
I appreciate that I can just do my... Oh boy. Oh, I can't see. Hold on. My TV cut out for a second there, because it does that sometimes.
Oh, I thought you couldn't see because of the weird camera angle that happened during that fight.
I miss the Tonto.
Oot. You miss being able to just knife throw dudes.
Yep.
Hey, the stick is pretty effective, though.
It's all right. But yeah, it's just a matter of like, well, I played like the entire game with
Yeah,
one
you had
weapon.
the one strategy.
Yeah.
You were a Tonto one trick.
他にもおる。
Whoa! That guy did a cool jump. Now he's dead. I remember watching a video a while back about the effectiveness of bow staffs, and it turns out being
は誠じゃったか。
whacked by a heavy stick is very painful and
Yeah.
dangerous.
It's like if it hits you basically anywhere, it can really fuck you up.
I want to say
Even
that
if
like
it doesn't.
they put a watermelon in a like medieval knight helmet,
やり過ごす
and they had the guy just smack the knight helmet as hard as they could, and then they opened it up, and that watermelon was just disintegrated.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like even if it doesn't theoretically break any bones directly, it'll still give you like nerve damage and shit. Like if you take a hit to like the shoulder or the elbow or the collarbone or any of that, like oh cool, your arm now just doesn't work right forever.
直江のように勇敢に戦いたかったのです。
Your friend is a mighty warrior with years of training. Disregard the fact that she had like, maybe a year of training.
どうじゃろうな。墨絵を極める方が楽しくなってしまうやもしれんし。
Well, look, the flow of time is convoluted within the animus.
That is for damn sure. Given how long that one dude's 2-week reign or whatever land actually ran.
あの者らも浮かばれましょう。
Oh hey, shockwave on melee damage is a thing that I got. Thick. Excuse me.
Ugh, bless you. The red assassin armor outfit is a really good look.
Yeah. Let's take a peek at the... Oh, use the power of the wind to make your stick longer. Okay, that's kind of entertaining. That one of the bow abilities is just grab a guy and then throw him at someone.
That's very silly.
Also, that is a fun flurry of blows where part of it involves literally bouncing the staff off of the guy's head and then letting it flip in the air and catching it.
It does look cool.
And then I want to say there's its special deal is that you can just chain assassinate like 3 people as opposed to 2. Which, like, hey, cool. Not gonna deny that's not cool, but I don't know. I feel like assassinating at range with the Kanto and the Kusarigama is useful.
That's fair.
I don't know how much bow we are going to be play through, unless they make me. Where is the... Oh, season change. The more I think about it, the stranger that the part where there's a whole season mechanic in this game. I know this is I feel like we talked about this during the actual base game. But like given
Yeah,
that
making the seasons and the passage of time be a major mechanic in the game that historically must have taken place in about 2 weeks
yeah,
is wild.
it's
That is a strange choice.
It is very funny.
But it's strange because there was a much better way to do it. Because after the 2-week reign, Mitsuhide was rumored to have survived and gone into hiding as a monk in the woods. You could have just made most of the game be about tracking him down after the 2-week reign.
But nah.
Instead, let's make this really strange.
I guess my mom is involved in this DLC, maybe?
Your mom was involved in this puppet show?
Apparently.
Yasuke is like, I'm happy you're getting this story DLC.
And there's another quest over.
Unlike Mass Effect Andromeda, you will get the mom DLC that you were looking for. And remember that.
No.
The Mass Effect Andromeda ends on a cliffhanger leading into the DLC where it's like, oh, your mother is in a cryopod. And then they just never release the DLC, so that's the end of the game. It's just an ominous zoom in on your mom's cryopod.
I genuinely don't remember that. Which is funny because that's a game that I have played.
No, Mass Effect Andromeda was a strange one. But yeah, there was a whole thing where it's like your characters assume that your mother is dead, and then like the cliffhanger leading into what the DLC was going to be is finding out that your mother is actually in cryo sleep and your dad like kept her a secret aboard the ship. Awkward Hugs, the game.
Awkward Hugs featuring this guy who fell out of fucking Black Flag.
Never trust somebody who just has a gun strapped directly in the middle of their chest.
Just like Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Exactly.
That man had like
Also, never
4
trust anybody
guns strapped to his chest.
Also, never trust anybody with that specific mustache.
この地の名を持つ偉人とはなかなかに珍しい。はぐれ者が生き延びるには馴染まねば。はぐれ者は皆兄弟も同然だ。参れ、酒でも飲みながら話を聞こう。私の酒だ。
You gonna drink my booze? What is this?
私はポルトガルで生まれ、欲望の風に乗ってこの島国へ来たが、途端船から降ろされた。当時は生きるのもやっとであったが、やがて友ができた。
What are the odds you kill this guy by the end of the DLC?
You know, more than 0. Is this a real man?
I don't know. Are you not looking this up?
I'm looking it up. Does not appear to be a real man.
A group? He's looking for a group of people, TFP. You know what that means.
He's looking for Creed.
He's looking for a circle of dudes.
Oh. Wait, what? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, this is a circle of dudes.
Mhm.
手を貸さないって言うなら追い出してやるさ。野宿をする羽目になったら私の酒を振る舞うことはできないだろうね。ほら、さっさと行ったらどうだい？船を探すんだろ。
This is apparently tied to Critical Role in some way.
What?
We're not gonna
The
do.
story DLC is tied to Critical
No,
Role?
this is not tied. This is just something else that they added in at some point.
Oh. That's bizarre. What the hell?
New quest, a critical encounter.
Or not.
Yeah, we're gonna do the DLC. We're gonna not bother with that on stream. Is and oh, he has that mustache because that guy was apparently played by Robbie Damon in a Critical Role one shot based on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and so he just sort of looks like Robbie Damon.
Okay. I forgot they do all the weird one-shot crossover things. That makes more sense. I thought you were literally about to go, like, assassinate the members of the fucking group or something as ancient Japan bad guys. So yeah, I guess that guy just interrupted the actual story DLC of the puppet show thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Puppet Show deal is actually the story DLC. That guy is side deal. Got that thing? Sure, why not? Oh. Considering puppet. Where's the child? Apparently I was not supposed to just go straight to the puppet show.
But they told you to.
They did. I have to go meet the kid, and then we will then go to the puppet show, I guess. Oh, there he is. I was just there!
幕開きはまだじゃ。美しいところじゃな。景色でなく人形芝居を見に来たんだぞ。
We're here for the DLC, kid. Let's get it straight here.
大丈夫じゃ。遅れはせん。
Here, kid. I got your toy.
私を鬼だと言っておったのは誰じゃ
A weird thing to say in front of that child, but okay.
エビス様、聞こえますかエビス様は耳が悪いゆえ、大声を出さねばならん。
That's funny. I like the idea of a god being a little deaf, so you just have to yell.
皆様どうぞお聞きくだされ。これは淡路が島に伝わる
Ah, man, I really don't want to watch a puppet show.
強欲な忍びにまつわる壮大なもの。
Wait, Puppet Master. Hold on. Now we're talking.
Fucking what
This
the
puppet
little
has a drill on his head.
I was about to say the little spinny face one gonna show up here.
Man, I grew up on the Puppet Master movies. Like, it's one of those things I hadn't really thought of it until I saw that Red Letter Media video retrospective, and I was like, man, I watched these movies a lot growing up.
I want to point out this is playable. I was not
That's what I was
expecting.
gonna say. I saw the way this was loading up, and I was like, hey, hold on. Okay, see, I want to point out this like backdrop instead of an actual skyline is really cool.
Yeah,
I like this set design.
天の御事に誘われるがごとく。
this reminds me a lot of Princess Peach Showtime.
Okay. You know, I never did play that one. I should get around to it. How was that?
It's solid. I have some foibles with it, but it is very good.
I was about to say something really stupid. I was like, that's probably on sale by now, right? No.
No, of course not.
Never. Why would I think that? That was dumb of me.
乙女の麗しき姿、天性極むる御方々。
No, I don't know. Something about the way that the backdrop is there, and you're like kind of clearly on like a 2D platform in front of it. Something about this reminds me of like Little Big Planet.
Yeah, that too. I can see it.
Something about the way the shadows are falling on things is making me think Little Big Planet.
やがてその乙女
Which is funny because I played very little of Little Big Planet, but that's the immediate vibe that I get.
Played, let's say, too much Little Big Planet, so it balances out.
Oh, random aside. Did you ever finish watching Alien Earth?
I did.
Nice. What'd you think?
I like that show.
We can talk about it more in detail after whatever this cutscene is going to be.
Yep.
城の主と巡り合い心を
I guess you gotta talk to this dude.
Gotta talk to this dude and have magic petals show up like it's fucking Shang-Chi over here. And then leave.
その後乙女は島の民にもこよなく慕われ
Exit stage right.
の意といよいよ深まりぬ
Wave!
その乙女
It seems like a bad sign that you walk by and all the leaves blow off the trees to me, but you know.
忠義の死とその友らを召し集めた
Ah, you know what else this is? Wait, something else. This is reminding me of a certain sequence from What Remains of Edith Finch.
That is a game that I have not played. Oh, now I'm
That
this
is a very good
guy.
game. That is a very good game with some very, very, very good sequences, but it's also very sad.
恐れを知らぬ勇士が島を駆け巡り
I think I have ended up with a copy of it because of,
It was free on PS Plus a while.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've ended up with a copy of that somehow.
Yes.
盗賊にのぶせ悪しき輩にさえも勇士らは
These chumps can't even fight in 2D.
Unlike me.
困難
I feel like the Little Big Planet comparison is about to get way better because we're gonna move this platform over here so we can do some platforming.
Did Ubisoft do Little Big Planet?
No,
Okay.
that was Sony and
Okay.
Media Molecule.
されどその覚悟何人もくじくことあたわじ
You know what else this made me think of? Trine.
Yeah, well, at least the first two games because the later two are very different.
Yeah.
Those first two games are very good.
Man, you know, I just remembered a game that I never played, like, anymore, I think, after the demo. You remember that game, The Cave?
Yeah.
Did you ever play that whole thing?
I played through it once with one set of characters.
Okay. I haven't thought about that game in ages.
That might be a fun stream. Yes, Ron Gilbert's The Cave. Okay, I really like that as I am like beating these people and blood is coming out, instead of blood, it's like little paper.
See, I thought that, but I couldn't tell a minute ago. I thought it was like the ribbons shooting out. Which is fun because it reminds me of the dumb play episode of Avatar The Last Airbender. Did you ever see that?
Yes. That was in like the Earth City, right?
No, it
Oh,
was
shit.
actually toward the end of the series. They went to fucking Ember Island and watched the play where they were all hilariously exaggerated versions of themselves. And then it ends with the whole main cast dying and the crowd erupts in cheers. And they're like, oh, right, these people hate us. It's like, right, I forgot we're the bad guys to them. But there's a lot of very fun things in that where they do, like, the effects by, like, hurling ribbons at each other on stage. It's fun.
Not only that game everyone remembers, Grav, that game that I have on Wii U. Ow. Bonk.
Oh, hey, fun fact, The Cave is on sale right now for $2.99.
That's the Steam Autumn sale.
Uh-huh. I didn't realize there was a Steam sale on.
It just started today.
It started while I was asleep.
I can't tell if my mom is the lady who married the daimyo or this wicked shinobi. Given the way this coat looks, I'm gonna guess this is my mom over here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's your mom.
Oh, who's doing a leap of
Oh,
faith?
but what if they're the same person?
Oh, I bet that's a thing. That would not surprise me.
Does your mom's assassin outfit, is it like sleeveless?
Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say it looks like she's got her guns out.
Hey, speaking of the cave.
Okay.
How'd do crouch? Oh, there we go.
Oh man, I just remembered the horrible, like, mausoleum sections in this game.
Oh, yeah.
The weird underground mazes you have to go through. Ugh, was not a fan of those.
Some of them were okay. A lot of them, not so much.
Some of them were okay, but also it's like, that's the thing I wanted to do, like, once.
What kind of crazy person hides in hay bales?
Madness.
消え失せたり。
This puppet guy is really making this fight scene take a while. He's really into that particular puppet, I guess.
忍びはしじ
Who
み
turned out the lie?
後に従うはただ闇のみ。忍びを止める術はなく、影のごとく淡路の要に忍び寄りけり。
Hey, what's up?
You better get to assassinate somebody in one of those weirdly lit rooms so you can see it through the door.
I wonder if I skipped it by crawling under the one.
I don't know. This seems fairly linear. I'm not sure how much skipping you can do in this sequence.
歩が進むたび、渇望せし宝に迫りけり。
Feel a sneeze coming, and that's a bad thing to do in the middle of combat. Like, remember when they made side-scrolling Assassin's Creed games and they were like not good?
居城へたどり着きけり。
And vaguely. How many of those did they make? 3?
3. China, India, and Russia. Oh, here we go.
忍びの欲は尽きることなく、また恐れをも知らず。
Yeah, why is this effect always the coolest?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, here we go. Well, not quite. Assassinating
you
someone.
assassinated that. You assassinated that guard in the lighting.
Yeah. And I assassinated this one through a door, but it was just, you know, facing the wrong way.
Also, I just want to point out this puppet master has made some elaborate sets.
They really have. They're really good at their job. Oh. Can't. I thought I could, like, go up and... Oh, maybe I can do it. Feels like there should be a secret over here. There's...
Did the puppet master take the time to put secrets in his puppet show?
No. I'm very sad about that.
And then the shinobi missed this collectible like a chump.
Oh no, Puppet Master!
忍びの女。されど乙女は忍びの来たるを見抜きて。
Oh shit.
罠を巡らせけり。
Also, it turns out not the same person.
Aw. I like that the item pickup animation was the same, though.
Yep.
Puppet Master, why did that box explode into pixels? How do we know what a pixel is? Oh god.
Oh, hello.
No, I will say, before stream, we did briefly touch on playing Hades 2.
Mm-hmm.
That has made me really want to go back and replay Assassin's Creed Odyssey in a weird way.
Fair. It's all Greek.
Yeah.
Man, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is real.
It's very good.
You guys get in here so I don't have
So I
to.
think you broke the AI by hitting them at the doorway. There we go. All right. Just if something goes wrong, assume the puppet master just got his strings tangled.
Oh God! Fire arrows.
Oh God.
That aren't actually hitting me, but it's a cool effect.
Yeah.
かくして悪しき忍び出ることこれ
Oh, it's a bait hay bale.
封じられにけり
It's like a bait car, but a bait hay bale.
Man, you know what I just realized? You remember, man, okay, A, they need to bring back Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
Yes.
B, there should have been an ability to, like, trap a hay bale.
Yeah,
Or, like, trap a hiding place.
that would have been fun. I like the
Maybe-
idea of
maybe not,
trapping a
like-
hay bale and like someone else jumps into it and it's just like a landmine, and so just all of a sudden the hay bale just explodes and then
See, I was
physics
thinking
happen.
maybe it doesn't have to be something lethal, but maybe you just, like, throw a handful of needles into the hay bale.
探さねば
Oh, that actually
like,
would
they
be
dive
also
in.
interesting.
They dive in and then just, like, come out of the hay bale immediately, like, shaking, like, oh, what the fuck?
Well, I was gonna say they come out of the hay bale, but they're like dripping blood, and that it,
Oh, yeah, that
like
could do it, too.
tips people off that is a real person and not a NPC.
Yeah, there's, like, for a certain amount of time, they are kind of revealed.
Yeah.
But only if you actually pay attention. That would be fun. That's better than my idea of it start like, oh fuck, I'm covered in needles.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Doing okay.
Oh good, we got the title card for the DLC.
Yeah.
68 minutes into the stream.
Well, we had to go, unlock the new weapon and unlock the
Mhm.
part where there's a critical role circle of dudes for some reason.
他はこの島に
Yeah.
おるはず
But now you've got a stick.
Now I got a stick.
And a new island to explore.
And I'm on a boat.
Still not sure how the mechanics of this boat work.
I'm also unsure, but I'm sure if I, scrolled around in the codex long enough, tell me.
Oh yeah. I feel like maybe some liberties were taken with the speed of this boat travel. But,
Yeah. If you told me there was like an
It's like, I can
actual
see how- I
rowing
can see how the
mechanic,
mechanic-
yeah.
I can see how the mechanic would work in terms of physics. It's like, okay, I can see it. But I feel like it wouldn't move quite that quickly.
Probably not.
But I've been wrong before. I'm no expert on naval travel. In fact, I skip the naval warfare tree every time I play Civilization. Boats are not for me.
I know that the first submarine was powered by just a bunch of dudes cranking.
Oh yeah,
Those guys were tubing down there.
They were tubing.
Crank Zero.
They
prequel.
they were tubing down in the Civil War. They were just in a big metal tube with a bunch of other burly guys and just cranking it. At least I think that's the first submarine. It's probably not, but
I don't know. The earliest submarine I remember was, I think, during the Civil. Well, the one I remember learning about, I think, was during like the Civil War, where a bunch of guys made a submarine and were like, "Let's go blow up this boat," and they fucking died.
Yep.
And it's like, oh well, turns out we couldn't actually get back out. Is that a giant bird down there, or is that my sense of scale is off? That bird looks gigantic.
So basically, the whole idea behind, at least the one that we were definitely both talking about, which is the Hunley, which was a Confederate submarine, was it was basically a, you know that like TF2 weapon where the like the demo man has like the explosive on a stick and you smack people with it and it just does a bunch of damage to you and it. It was basically that, but on a submarine. And it was meant to be like you run up to a boat and you sink it by cramming it, by jabbing it with a pointy end and then exploding.
Yeah, it was a melee torpedo.
Yes, and they tried it and it didn't work and everybody died.
Yeah, which, if I remember correctly, growing up in the South, I was taught that was like a great technological achievement and an example of how brilliant people were.
And I never heard about that at all. I just heard about like the Ironclad and then how they made there was like the Merrimack and the Monitor, right?
Yes.
The two original, the pseudo metal ship and the actual metal ship.
Yes.
I can see why most places don't teach you about the Tubin Southerners. Too hot for TV.
Look, America has a long, noble tradition of idiots dying in submarines.
That is true. Oh, apparently, I have
What a dog.
Its name was Sorrow.
Huh.
Oh, also apparently it sank 3 times. And they brought it, they unsank it twice.
They dug it up to do it again?
Yeah.
They're like, it worked so well the first time.
It worked so well the first 2 times. The second time it sank, it killed the guy who created it.
It's getting more powerful. Oh, by the way, relating back to the Monster Hunter stuff, did you see the December update TFP?
I did not.
They're bringing back Gogmazios.
Oh, cool.
Big oil guy is
Hey.
popping up in the basin.
I have not watched too much PGS stuff other than I know that Forza Horizon's in Japan, which, boy, that's I like that that's the video game setting, break glass in case of emergency. Just like, oh, geez.
Our games are doing bad. Go to Japan.
Yep.
I mean, for Assassin's Creed, that was always the case.
Yeah.
Because it was like, hey, the one where you're a ninja, that one's going to do good. That said, I still think this is one of the weirdest times to set it in when they finally did do that game.
Nobody wants to chat with the person dressed as the evil shinobi that wrecked their island the first time.
You are not dressed as the evil shinobi. You don't have a sleeveless vest.
That's true. Can I, like, out this? Oh, I can't. There we go. Do you have more fun things I can buy for my hideout? I thought that said Grateful Bow of Dead, and I was about to be like, what? Not have fun things to buy for my house. I like that I went about this the wrong way, but it's okay. Oh boy, tailing missions! We love tailing missions! Everybody loves tailing missions. At least this guy isn't just randomly turning around all the time. That's nice. Don't think I'm unseen. I'm not entirely sure who's seeing me. Oh, that guy definitely is. I just hide. You guys are lousy shots. I feel like I've broken this mission. I just killed this man. That
What is?
yeah, okay. Doesn't. What if just kill me? I don't.
What is happening?
I got spotted somehow, and I'm not entirely sure how.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why the mission didn't like. Oh, you got to restart or whatever.
I also don't know I don't have an answer for you on that either. Oh, good. We have to follow this man again. I'm just gonna get on the roof early. That's my strat. Guy goes this way, so I'm gonna get up here. Later.
Follow missions. Probably one of my least favorite parts of Assassin's Creed. Or, I mean, here's a question. What do you think the first game was that had one of these follow missions?
I don't know.
I want to say it was probably a Grand Theft Auto of some.
You're probably right.
But I'm not sure I've ever done one of these in a game that I really enjoyed.
Yeah. I think part of the problem is that I feel like they are weirdly unrealistic, which is annoying because a lot of them are like you have to you have to stay in like this certain window behind the guy where it's like, oh, too close and they get suspicious, too far away and you lose them, so you have to stay in the perfect center. Where, like, if I'm being 100% honest, that is not how you follow someone without them noticing you, because they will notice someone staying exactly 50 feet behind them. Because, like, that's really suspicious. Like, you need to be able to walk past the person you're tailing to be more realistic in terms of how tailing someone actually works.
Yeah.
And their
I don't know.
complete insistence on it's very funny.
Instant death. Or not, just instant defeat.
Instant defeat. But yeah, this is my comment on that's up there. Tailing missions in video games is you gotta let people not have to stay in exactly X feet away from someone. And the fact that you can't, like, people don't make tailing missions like that is just very unfortunate.
I don't know, it's interesting because I'm not sure I've ever really played one of the tailing missions that I enjoyed that much, but so many games keep putting them in. I would say almost any stealth-based kind of game like this, you're going to see at least one of those missions.
Yeah.
Hell, I think they put one of those missions in Final Fantasy 15.
I
I
don't
could be
remember.
wrong, but I vaguely remember there being like a weird tailing mission in a military base.
It's not a tailing mission, but there is a weird stealth mission in the middle of Final Fantasy 15.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I don't think you tail anyone in that. It's just like you don't have your magic weapons, and so you have to like sneak around and use a ring to like instant
Oh wait, no,
kill
okay,
people.
that's not the part I was thinking of. There
Oh.
was a part before that in a military base, right? I think it's the first time Aranea shows up. The cool spear lady.
Yeah,
But
it's been a hot minute.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Also, man, I know this is also hot internet takes. Final Fantasy 15 is really good.
It was pretty solid. I really, really liked it, especially from like the story, not so much like the overall story, but the writing of the main cast was really strong.
Yes.
Like that was the strongest main cast in a Final Fantasy game in a long time.
Which is impressive because all the trailers made it seem insufferable.
Yeah. It was one of those things where they made Noctis seem much worse than he really was. Then when you play the game, it's like,
oh,
okay.
he's a dork.
Yeah. He's
all,
the dork of his friend group.
All the trailers
is constantly making fun of him.
Made him seem like, oh, I'm the edgy, bit cool guy, and then he's like, no, I'm a prince who likes to go fishing. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he's a prince who likes to go fishing, and his friends are essentially taking him to his bachelor party, but also fighting monsters along the way. It's like, we're gonna go on a road trip to go find your upcoming wife.
Anyway, this has been more hot takes with the GBP4A crew.
FF15, good game. GBP4A approved. How did that guy not notice you?
I don't know, but I'm not going to complain. That man is... okay.
What the fuck? He's watching the campfire, man. His hands are cold.
It let me do the instant kill on that man like he was an enemy, and then he just stood there. That was wild.
To be fair, like the first dude I ever assassinated in this game, I assassinated a bandit, and then he stood back up, and I had to assassinate him like 3 more times before he stayed down.
I do remember you mentioning that, and then I was like, I haven't had that happen. And then I think one of the times when I was doing stuff off stream, there was a guy who was just like, I have assassinated you like 4 times. Please stop.
I find it weird you can't climb that castle wall texture. That looks like a very climbable texture.
That looks very climbable.
They should just... I know that it's one of those things where it's that they're never going to make like a future Assassin's Creed, but they should make one where a character just gets some kind of like climbing claws, and you can just dig your fingers and climb at anything.
I mean, Syndicate has like an actual ass grappling hook gun.
Yeah. But I just mean, like, so you don't have this situation, just make it so you can Breath of the Wild style climb any surface.
Oh, fair. I know my mom might be captured here, but there's dudes what to assassinate over here that will give me armor.
Here's the real GBP4A hot take. Immortals Phoenix Rising is a better version of Breath of the Wild.
I need to finish it.
I really like that game.
The problem is that it came out as I was streaming Watch Dogs Legion and Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yep.
And then it's just like, oh, this is too much Ubisoft open world.
I understand. I said, as far as the big Ubisoft open worlds, that is one of my favorites.
It's probably the best one of that year, at the very least. And then me, in my infinite wisdom, streamed Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed instead.
Also, it has that one really great joke where you see the flashback explaining like the gods defeating Typhon the first time around, and Zeus sees himself in the flashback, and he's just like, "Man, I got to get back in that kind of shape." Like, I don't know if you know this about me, but I love Greek mythology.
I was aware of this fact, yes.
Man, speaking of, holy shit, Hades 2 is continuing like an unbroken streak of including all of my favorite Greek mythological characters. The only one missing is the Minotaur, and I got him in Hades 1, so...
That is true.
I ran into a couple more people off... A couple more people since the last time I mentioned it. And it's like, yep, nope. I know them. I'm psyched that they're here. We will hold off on openly discussing
Yes.
Hades 2 for a while, just in case. Don't want to spoil anything for anyone who might randomly tune in. But, like, yeah, no, that game is fantastic, as expected.
Oh god.
That also would not be a bad thing to just, like, throw in a random run or two of Hades 2 as, like, a stream someday.
You're not
You just
wrong.
want to break from something, it's like, fuck it, stream Hades 2 for a little while. Try out some bullshit build.
Try out a weapon other than the starting weapon, the second weapon, or the last weapon. Because those are the only ones I've used in actual runs.
I like that you say in actual runs.
In terms of like actually going down into the dungeon, like I've popped the other ones on and hit the training dummy a few times, and then I went, now I'm gonna go back to the other weapon.
I still can't believe that the best way I found to use the fourth weapon, which feels like should be your big melee,
Yes.
the best way I found to use it is as a complete ranged attack, just turning it into a cannon.
Sure.
I was doing like 1,600 damage per special attack.
Jesus. Now I'm on this side of the castle, which seems like I should probably out progressing the video game, do a bunch of this side stuff on me own time. Oh my god.
I mean, this is your own time.
I mean, that's also very, but like not subject my friends to me combing over places for collectibles.
Let's see,
Oh.
it's been a while since we've been on stream. I'm trying to think of other things we haven't talked about. I mentioned before that Batman Dark Patterns book is extremely good.
Yes.
It continues to be extremely, extremely good.
Nice.
They introduced a new villain in the last of the, because it's like essentially a 12-issue series with every 3 issues being its own story arc that kind of ties together at the end. They have introduced a new villain who immediately is like,
I think I saw this.
mm-hmm.
Is it relating perhaps to your favorite Greek mythology person or one of the ones that you mentioned like 5 minutes ago?
Not that I can think
Okay,
of.
never
Now
mind.
I'm curious what you're talking about.
I saw some article that was like, new Batman villain is the Minotaur.
Oh no, that's from the mainline Batman
Oh.
series, which is dumb and stupid. No, they introduced a new villain in Dark Patterns who is immediately like, I'm trying to think of it like, it's a villain that makes total sense to exist and is like a really terrifying, really simple idea. Like, you're probably not going to read it because I don't think you really read comics.
Not really.
So for anyone out there interested in Batman Dark Patterns, don't pay attention to this part unless you've already read up to here, in which case you listen to this part. the villain is basically a dude who sets buildings on fire and has a like fireproof suit. And
Okay.
he waits inside the building, and when people see someone in the building that's on fire and run up to help, he pulls them into the fire.
That's fucked up. That's a fucked up
It's
thing
really
to do.
fucked up. It's extremely fucked up. There's like it's just like this building's on fire, and there's like a couple walking by, and the wife is like, "I think I see someone in there," and they go up to the window to try to help the person out, and he just pulls them in. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, that's so like it's such a simple idea, but it's so fucked up. So yeah, it's essentially like a serial arsonist burning down parts of Gotham and pulling that shtick while he's at it. And it's really funny because the part of the story is they're talking to fucking the villain Firefly, who's in Arkham, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, Firefly keeps basically talking about how this other guy is shit compared to him, but Firefly's in Arkham and he's not, so." Firefly's just really butthurt. There's another fire-themed villain.
This man
that
down
series
the stairs.
is that series is extremely good. It is like no competition, the best Batman book on the shelves right now, like that's currently coming out. But yeah, they did a relaunch of like mainline Batman, and that's the one where they're doing like the Minotaur character, who appears to just be like an evil crypto bro with a tech mask thing. I'm not sure what his deal is.
This is also unrelated to the Absolute stuff, or
Yes.
okay.
The Absolute Universe is essentially like Ultimate Marvel, which is funny because they also just brought Ultimate Marvel back.
I thought they got rid of it again, or did they
Well,
not?
they brought it back. They got rid of. Okay, so they made Ultimate Marvel, then they
Yes.
got rid of it. And then they brought it back, and they're going to get rid of it. Like they said, there's basically like a 2-year time limit on the Ultimate Marvel books.
Okay.
Whether they stick with that is anyone's guess, but I will say that Marvel has a track record of not sticking with what they say they're going to do, especially in regards to the Ultimate Universe, which at one point they said would never ever cross over with the main Marvel universe because that would be a sign that they were creatively bankrupt.
Whoops.
Yep.
I mean, given what I know about the way that the Ultimate Universe crossed over with regular Marvel, it seems like they actually went about it in a way that made some amount of sense in terms of we're gonna take the one character people like and then.
Yeah, that was basically how that happened. Well, because I want to point out, by that point they'd salted the Earth of the Ultimate Universe so badly that, like, yeah, there was one thing worth salvaging from that whole universe, and it was Miles Morales. But granted, I still think it was very silly the way it was done, but you know. And it did start the horrible trend of just importing spider people from the multiverse. Did you find your mom?
Yes.
Mom acquired.
Mom's alive parkour. Oh,
In this case, it was more like parkour, mom's alive.
Mom may or may not be alive.
Schrodinger's mother.
大事な母を救うため自ら死地へ飛び込むなおえ人形
Oh shit!
お前のために作らせたのだぞ
It's the puppet lady.
Oh, you're telling me the puppet master had intricate plans involving making you carry out her scheme?
Smokes.
二人きりにしてやろう積もる話もあろうしなよく考えることじゃ名を名乗れ
You probably shouldn't leave two assassins alone in a room together.
わらわは木村国覚えておくがよい淡路はわらわの手にあるのじゃ
Some of the camera work in this game is still really weird to me.
It's
I don't know what that
very
scene was
silly. There's another subtitle that's just
あの人形芝居も
accurate.
呼び寄せるため
for.
おかん
顔をよく見せておくれ。大きくなったな。最後に見たときは
まだ幼かった。
気が強くて、いつも泥だらけになって。
お母がお父に残した文を読むまでは死んだものと信じ込んでおった。
そうか。正康の意志を継いだのじゃな。正康はどんな最後を？
私を守って。
そうか、苦労をかけた。私がその場におれば。
Nope. Hold on.
Oop.
I think I may have had some internet issues there.
敵は
It's back.
残らず撃った。
Or not. Wait, or yes.
Yeah, I think so. Hello.
Hello.
まこと立派な男であった。
Either that or Discord died for a second there because I heard you say whoop and then I clicked over and then I showed nobody in the Discord call and I was like, whoa.
I'm getting I'm getting a couple of random buffering circles.
Oh, I hear you both anyway.
お母は今までずっとここに。
うん。国が私を生かすのは剣のありかを聞き出すため。
最後の仁義。他の二つ。
I hope the sword is like just fucking Excalibur. That would be silly. And
お母、
in a
I
way
hope it
that
lets you shoot sword beams.
三つの神器を揃えよう。
本当に立派になったな。ありがたく力を借りよう。とはいえ、まずはここから出ねばならん。
大事ない。すぐ助けが来る。
I'm sure we won't have long to wait because this is a video game and if we sit here for too long that would be not very exciting.
半蔵様は必要ならこの隠れ家を使っていてよいと仰せです。
感謝しているとお伝えください。ところで、直江が洲本城に囚われておるとか。
Yasuke's here.
両面たちからヤシャ一派と呼ばれている木村国と腹心たちの仕業にござります。
いつまでも奴らの好きにはさせぬ。
Their claws, the claws of Awaji, that's the name of this DLC.
Aw.
油断なさらぬよう。
いつもは正面から攻め込むが、こうした道があるのを覚えておこう。
どの道を行くにせよ、どうかご分を。
That lady looks like a Yakuza NPC.
待っておれ、直江。今行くぞ。
I can see that.
Follow the trail southeast of town. Okay. East is northeast. This is south.
けはいらんか？
近頃本土から渡ってきた若い娘を探しておる。
それなら知っておる。ついてこい。人の
This lady seems suspect.
ありがたいが、一人で探す。
Also, there's enemies in the background. That is probably going to be where I would go. Like, look at that. That's silly.
You can literally see a target over that guy's head. His health bar just appeared.
That was
The guy's becoming a more obvious target every second.
also helpful citizen laughs as I run away.
小夏が言っていた道は近いはず。なんだ、誰かいるのか。
信じておくれ。あんたを助けたい。五少女から来ておくれ。
This fucking lady
二度と邪魔はせん。
reminds it, there's like
What's up?
それがしをつけておる。
探し物は見つかったか？
in Earthbound. There's
何のつもりだ。
there's a guy who just follows you around and is like, buy my postcard, and then steals your money.
Doing okay there, buddy?
That was so funny.
Good camera angle on that.
Yeah.
Consistently, the big boot to the chest is one of the funniest Assassin's Creed abilities between this and Odyssey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do wish I still had that clip of the first time I played Odyssey, and I just, like, fought the brother on the cliffside, and I just, like, sidestepped once and then booted him off into oblivion. Ah.
The fucking I'm going to stab you in the neck, followed by the fuck you will boot.
It just disappears from the screen.
And like that also just completely got rid of all of her health. Just nah. This feels like this is the twisted tree. Maybe. Yeah, that's pretty twisted. And it said to like look to the right. Can I like re-look at the stuff somehow? This is not in any sort of order. Oh, there we go. At the twisted tree, look to the right. The question is, can Yasuke get up there? Being a big buff man. Also, unless that is not the twisted tree. But like it looks twisty. Oh, camera. I feel like I am Skyriming my way up this mountain. Like, none of this looks particularly collapsed, is the only deal here. Oh, that looks collapsed. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, down we go. Yeah, none of this seems right. You up here? Alternately, why am I trying to be stealthy with Yasuke? This is the follow-up question that I have.
Yeah. You could always just barge in through the front
I
door.
could just go in through the front door. It literally says you can just go in through the front door.
Also, he did imply that during the cutscene where it was like, normally I just go through the front door.
And it works out, generally speaking. I'm at least glad I came this way because I was able to, you know, refill my bullet problem. Oh, this looks collapsed. This might be what I'm looking for. Oh, that looks like a secret passage. Aha! I figured it out. I hit the wrong button. It seems like a real shit secret passage. Just being brutally honest over here. Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe it's not a real shit secret passage. Maybe it is a real shit secret passage. There's like nothing explosive. I'm we're just you know what? We're just gonna go in the front door because I give up.
That's always the better solution.
Oh, I don't think I can go up this way as Yasuke.
Ugh.
We're just gonna go around until he can punch people in the face and neck with a gun and Naginata. Hello, does someone wish to be beaten? Perhaps. There's the front door. Perhaps it's over here. I see a person at the very least. I've had a very bad time getting into your castle, sir. I would not recommend to other people. I do very much appreciate that that man tried to kick me, and then I was just like, nah, this is how you kick people.
That's not a kick.
Ow. That guy has left the building. Ah, no hugs.
Command grabs. Really ineffective command grabs.
Buddy, what is your plan? You are like half the size of me, and your plan is to run up and be like, hey, what's up?
I mean, surely you're weak now, having fought through all those other guys.
Surely. Oh,
I'm
whoops.
tired out. He can take you.
That was the wrong ability, but that's okay.
See, that guy had a plan.
He did.
Just stand at the top of the ladder so you can't possibly climb it. And then something happened there.
I used one of my...
Didn't he-
Oh, I used one of my gun abilities, and that was what the explosions was. Sorry for cutting
Okay.
you off, Grav.
No problem. I was gonna say he should have already forward the ladder.
He should have, but and yet he did not.
By the way, I was curious. Do you know how long this DLC is total?
So the main menu said like 10 hours-ish,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know how much of that is like story and how much of that is, you know, running around and getting all the viewpoints. So,
Okay. For now, I'll be right back. I've got to go hit the bathroom and whatnot.
makes
But
sense.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. continue to enjoy the Assassin's Creed.
Hello. Come on, man. Oops. Don't actually want to climb that ladder. Refill my bullets. Out of here.
I'm apparently way behind the curve on this. I am learning what dirty soda is today.
I don't know what dirty soda is, and I don't know if I... Is it not like soda with booze?
No, it's not. It's not soda with booze. It's not those weird sodas with probiotics in it. It's okay. So it uses pop as a base, followed by flavored syrups, cream, or other ingredients. The Utah-based drink chain Swig claims to have coined it back in 2010, but now it's getting kind of national rollouts. Are you ready for Dirty Dew?
No.
Because we're getting it whether we want it or not. Also, Mug Float's Vanilla Howler.
That sounds like a thing I would actually drink, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm. And Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream.
The Mug Float Vanilla sounds actually very good, but other than that,
Yeah.
I don't think I would want Dirty Dew or Cherry Cream. I forget what soda you mentioned.
Yeah.
I need to go up. Oh, it's a problem as Yasuke. Yasuke's not very good at going up. There's also a blue over there. Concern.
I see a picture of a blue soda with what looks like little candy sharks in it. That's cute, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever came up with the name Dirty Soda was crazy. Over the years, iced coffee has been stealing what the beverage industry calls share of throat from soda.
The business is not real.
Yeah.
That's
I don't want your dirty soda in my throat share.
That's all I'm gonna say. Is that just I want one of those "they have played us for absolute fools" memes, but just share of throat, statements made by the utterly deranged.
Mm-hmm. For us, it serves as a recruitment tool, bringing new users into the trademark, said Katie Webb, Vice President of Innovation and Transformation for Keurig Dr. Pepper.
That's, again, this is not a real job title. Business isn't real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I set off a trap. Now everyone knows I'm here. Aw, shit.
Does it count as dirty soda when you did that thing where you have those open fountains and you just put a little of all the sodas in it?
You know?
Because if so, I've been doing dirty soda all my life.
Fair. I remember this would have been like vaguely early 2000s. But I remember like Burger King had like suggestions of that.
Oh, combination suggestions?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Where it was just like, oh, if you're at like the open fountain, if you mix, you know, this ratio of this and this, then we have this silly name for it. And
Yeah.
there was one that was like 3/4 Dr. Pepper, 1/4 Coca-Cola, and they're like that was actually very good.
Nice. Yeah, something I actually did with purpose as opposed to just going absolutely insane was ginger ale plus cranberry juice or whatever fruity thing they had.
That sounds solid.
Mhm. In any case, everyone's into drinking dirt in their throat share now.
We monetize the teens for maximum throat share.
Yep.
Heck, how's it going?
Well, we had a few minute long conversation about throat share and dirty show. I can't speak now. Dirty soda.
What's dirty soda? As
It's
opposed to
actually
like
more benign than you'd think, but here I'll post it in the Slack. It's
is this like a
basically
dirty bomb?
No.
no, God, radioactive
We're not
soda.
going full on Nuka Cola.
I
No,
wish.
no. I thought it must be a reference to like soda with probiotics in it, which is also a weird new thing. But no, it's just soda with like cream or other flavors.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Actually
important because
recently
it's
picked up. Go ahead.
but it's important because it's taking up maximum throat share.
Throat share? Is that like the market for drinks?
Yes.
Apparently,
Okay. They could just say like the soft drink market.
You could, but what if you instead
But I
said
guess-
throat
Here's
share?
like if they had said the soft drink market, we wouldn't be talking about it right now.
You're not wrong.
So clearly they're the intelligent ones and we're the idiots.
sorry, it was share of throat. Throat share was what we were calling it.
Oh, okay.
So we're the smart ones and they're the idiots because they decided to come up with 3 words when one compound word will do.
Why use more words when few words do good?
Oh my god, stop hitting me. Okay. Oh, there's more people coming, and I had to be in a long animation.
Oh, but I was going to say, I actually just got, today, got back into drinking Coke, the caffeine-free, sugar-free version,
Nice.
which I think is basically just carbonated water at this point. But it's not
Isn't
bad.
that the one? I think I remember those. We had a family friend who used to have those in stock, and I think I remember them because they had gold cans.
Yeah, it's the bottle, but they have kind of a gold label.
I assume it's like still got like flavoring, but not necessarily
yeah.
like. But I
it's
imagine
still
at that point
good.
it is just carbonated water that tastes vaguely like Coke.
Yeah. It's good, though. It's actually been a really long time since I had a Coca-Cola. So it took me a little while to remember, what the hell did these even taste like originally? My soft drink of choice was always root beer.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the dirty sodas that was mentioned earlier that actually sounded okay. It was some kind of mug root beer with vanilla syrup in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
The vanilla howler.
yeah. It had a dumb name, but the concept was at least.
Dirty Mountain Dew, though, I don't know if I like that being yellow. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I do need to go.
Yellow is an odd choice for like a soft drink because I've always associated yellow just in my head with beer.
I've associated it with a different liquid that you do not want to drink.
I mean, I don't want to drink either of those things, so I feel like it checks out.
That's fair. How do get in? Let in.
Large man running around outside, just bashing into doors.
You're not
How are you having so
wrong.
much trouble?
I don't know. This
Like,
castle
do you have to-
sucks.
Do you have to actually go through the secret tunnel?
No, that can't be
Okay.
a thing. It's just a matter of figuring out how to, because I can see an open window there. I just need to figure out how to get Yasuke there because he can't jump as high as Naue. Oh, can I do this maybe? I think this is how I came in as Naue. There we go. I'm in. Forgot about the silly squeaky floors in these castles that have a name, but I don't remember. It's like Nightingale floor or something. Hello. You like being stabbed repeatedly? If not, I have bad news for you. Hey.
早かったな。
お主に置いて行かれたゆえ急いだのだ。
安家、私のおか、つゆじゃ。
これは母上殿。
再会を喜ぶのは後じゃ。まずはこの場を離れる。
Mom's got a real good point.
警護が厳しい。逃げるのも一苦労じゃ。武具を取り戻さんと。
ありかなら知っておるぞ。
行け。行く手が手薄になるよう、それがしがおとりになろう。
こちらじゃ。武具は下にあるはずじゃ。来い。
Prison Break, that's a different game. Flash show.
待て。行くぞ。
Now this just turns into a way out.
焦るなよ。
It'd be alright.
You know, this game could have used a sequence like a way out where it like switches back and forth between Yasuke and Naue as you just wreck shit.
That would have been fun.
Like the hospital sequence. Also, man, remember how fucking good that hospital sequence was?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of a way out that I remember and just go, man, that was really good.
辺りに気をつけよ。
Yeah, that game was fantastic. You remember the fucking driving sequence on the island
Yeah.
when you do the sick dirt bike jump past each other?
Yeah.
さて、ここから離れなくては。
My mom can't slip through a tiny space. What? Come on, mom.
今のうちじゃ。さあ。
お前の友と
I think it's really, like, I don't know, impressive and telling that, like, the worst game Hazelight ever made of their games they've made so far, I would say is probably It Takes Two, and that game is still fantastic.
Yeah, that is I would agree with that sentiment and that ranking.
And to be fair, a large part of the reason I would say that's the worst game they've ever made is just because I don't like that elephant sequence a lot.
It's real rough.
But also, there's some really great stuff in that game.
Yeah.
Like, most of that game is amazing. The fucking squirrel boss fight. That squirrel throws Hadokens.
Does. And you like one of them fights it on the other one is flying the plane, and it's like, yeah.
Which I'm not sure I've ever seen someone play that and not die because the person flying the plane crashes because they were paying too much attention to the squirrel fight.
Fair.
I think that's a pretty much universal experience. No, it's just, I was just thinking about Hazelight's games, like all their co-op stuff, and it's like, they have nailed it every time.
Yeah.
Every one of those games they've made has something impressive in it. Like, even knowing their track record, they still surprise me every game with something fucking cool. Like, that whole last bit of Split Fiction, like basically from the point where like the Raider stuff starts happening.
Yeah.
Like where you're like dealing with like multiple levels and the screen is shifting weirdly and all that stuff is cool as hell.
Real good.
The rest of that game also good, but that part especially is just impressive on a technical level. And like they made this work.
Where I came from. This is where I came. Hey.
I'm curious though, of the Hazelight games, which one would you say is probably your favorite?
So I feel like my head says Split Fiction, my heart says A Way Out is where I would land on that, just in terms of like with the genre of A Way Out story. I think, you know, I am partial to crime fiction. I feel like that is well known. I think Split Fiction is like technically better. It does a lot more interesting things with its co-opness, but there is a part of A Way Out that I just look at and go, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. But I also do think that the ending of A Way Out is still maybe the best one they've ever done.
So that's what I was going to say, is I think A Way Out might be the most interesting one they've done, just in terms of like the way that all of the like mini game stuff you do throughout the game
comes
is
back.
Almost like a setup for the ending.
Yeah.
Like all of the like competitive mini game stuff you do, where it's like, oh, arm wrestle, or like fucking to Connect 3 or whatever. It's like it does a really good job of pitting the players against each other and getting you like rooting for your character and used to that idea of like competing before the ending hits. It's like that game is really strong. Like I do think A Way Out might actually be the best one they've done still. That game is amazing. Outside of the one vaguely unnecessary torture sequence.
Yes.
Which is, I think, just a staple of Hazelight games at this point, weirdly.
Fucking Resident Evil 5 ass section here of just like, oh, one of your people is doing something. Defend them.
Protect Ashley.
I was gonna say protect Sheva.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I was just remembering the friggin' part where Ashley has to turn a crank or whatever.
Oh yeah, that too. Ow. Oh god.
Have they officially announced they're doing an RE5 remake, by the way?
Not officially.
Okay.
And supposedly,
Like,
like,
everyone just assumes that's probably coming, but
yeah.
I think there was rumors and/or confirmations about a Code Veronica, or am I
Yes,
making that
there's
up?
definitely rumors about a Code Veronica.
that I'm more interested in that.
I am also
For
more
sure.
interested in that. Oh my god, I can't. Now, can you protect yourself? Thank you. I think I can make it at this point. Help, help, help. Oh god.
I mean, that's basically lowered.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, is that guy? It's the guy from the puppet show with the stick. Oh, he's a Templar.
現在とテンプル騎士団から解き放ってやったものを今は亡き主の娘子に仕えている
Oh, this lady's a Templar.
騎士団といえど
Who could have guessed?
志はお持ちでないがなされど配下として使えるのみ
Oh, whoops! I had the wrong thing equipped again.
This fight is not going well for this guy.
It really isn't. Oh, ow. Whoa! Okay, hello. That was big damage. Every so often when I do one of my special moves, it just makes me want to play like Mad World.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Alternately, just put Mad World's soundtrack over this.
Yeah.
Get a mod that makes it so whenever you enter that mode, it starts playing songs from Mad World.
Ah, shit.
Oh, now he's been captured.
Oh. Or not. Oh. Mom's dead, parkour. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow.
I just want to point out that Yasuke dodged all of those bullets and arrows, and she didn't.
Yep. Also, I'm not doing a good job of not letting this lady get shot by flaming arrows.
Sorry, it's just much funnier to imagine as you using her as a shield while you escape. Like, now his mom took a bullet, she's now a human shield. Gonna wear her like a backpack, escape from this rain of arrows. You ever seen the movie Hero with Jet Li?
No.
I would say it's a good movie. It's a little bit propaganda-y, but there's a very funny scene at the end. I mean, it's dramatic, but it's also extremely funny, where the main character, spoilers for the movie Hero with Jet Li. There's a scene where the main character basically decides to allow himself to be executed, and he goes and stands in front of the whole army, and they bust out their bows and arrows and fire, and it's like a big just wall of arrows coming down, and the camera pans over to where the guy was standing, and the whole wall is full of arrows with like a comical Looney Tunes-esque silhouette of his body where there are no arrows in the wall to represent that he was hit with like a billion arrows simultaneously.
That's very silly.
In the trailer, they put that part up to make it seem like he was a super badass who somehow avoided the arrows or like blocked them somehow. But in the actual movie, he just takes it and dies. It's very funny. Still a good movie, though.
Mom's not dead, parkour. Oh good, I have to learn how to use a bow good. Alright. That probably gonna do it for the stream.
Okay. Oh, I guess they had to take the mom out of commission for a little while so that you couldn't have her, like, just do stuff, like, so that you can still justify these two being the main characters.
Yeah. Oh, circles of dudes!
Aw. Did you unlock more dude circles?
I unlocked so many more dude circles.
Ugh.
Hell yeah. Love the dude circle. Alright. Actually, real quick, just hose. Let's take a look at the anima stuff. Oh, there's new battle passes in the silly battle pass. Crazy ghost, white Yasuke gear, and a cute puppy. Received hits have a 15% chance to phase through. Sure. Oh my goodness, look at this cat.
Uh-oh.
Look at it.
I'm waiting. It'll pop up on stream eventually.
He does.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty adorable.
It's adorable, but that cat also does not look pleased to be wearing an outfit, which is accurate to most cats that I know. They are not pleased to be wearing outfits.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh, this just gives you like Ezio armor. Look at that. That's alright.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. Man, Ezio's outfit was incredible.
It's really good. Alright. On that note, join us next time for some more Assassin's Creed stuff. I will probably fill out this map a little bit. Oh, big yawn. Sorry. On that note. Oh, there we go. See you guys tomorrow for some more Assassin's Creed Shadows and the Claws of Awaji.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.